Watch how many times this Zen procs. Okay, he's gonna go for that, into that, into that, into that, into that. Hey, what's up YouTube? Mar here from GrumpyOG's up against RedCoke and Ocitocina in high G3 Siege. This one's gonna be a tough one. Let's jump into it. Alright, so we have Ocitocina in rank 5, followed by RedCoke in rank 19, and we are in rank 24. For the first attack, we're going to hit this Claire Adriana Odin with Miang Dovolution. We got confirmation that this was a Vile one, so we should be okay to Lucian this one. Like I said in my previous video, I'm starting to see this one pretty often. I think it's kind of safe to say that it's meta now. We're going to go ahead and boost up the Lucian. We should be able to kill 2 of the 3. Okay, perfect. The Odin's going to come back. Now he doesn't have any stacks, so we're going to go for the kill. Okay, nice. And now it's a 3v1 against the Clara, and this one should be a win. Now, despite me hating this defense because I don't have that many counters for it, it is pretty solid, and I like that it's versatile. You could build the girls on Swift or Violent, maybe even the Clara on Despair, and then the Odin on Violent, Swift, or Rage. So it's pretty interesting. GG's. Now for the next one, we're going to hit this Miang, Kinky, and Monty with Triana Royd and Cha-Cha. This is before the Kinky got nerfed, so I think this might be the last siege you'll see where the Kinky was not nerfed yet. We're going to speed this one up. Luckily the Monty doesn't roll low, and at this point we're going to try to target the Miang here. Getting rid of her should make this a little bit safer. Although the Monty can roll pretty low, he can proc like crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him proc like 10 times in a row. It's really scary. But there goes the Miang. Now it's a 3v2. We should have this one in the bag. He's going to roll pretty high again, so we're doing pretty good. We're going to go for the Monty here, try to steal the attack. As I watch this, it's so crazy to think that Kinky got nerfed. Like, he's pretty damn bad on defense. RIP, I never got to experience Kinky in the slightest. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Carcano, Miles, Eladriel with Nana, Laika, and Riley. We're going to speed this one up because you've probably seen this team quite often. So the idea here is the Laika is going to soak up all the damage. If he gets a snipe, Nana gets a stack. You have another revive. And you have Riley here to heal you up, cleanse you, put the immunity on. If you could kill the Eladriel first, that'd be really nice. And then you don't have to deal with all the revive BS that typically happens if you focus the Carcano or even the Miles. But we killed the Eladriel. Now it's a 3v2. And this one should be in the bag. GG's. onto the next one. We're going to hit this Her Titty, Triana, and Vigor with a double snipe team. We're going to snipe the Triana, then the Her Titty, and then leave the Vigor for last. Alright, we're going to boost up here. Luckily, nothing's very fast. We're going to go for the Triana. Bye-bye, Triana. 69k. And then we're going to go for Her Titty. And that basically secures the win. GG's. Now for this next one, we're going to hit Carcano, Celia, Theo with Belial, Wendy, and Camilla. This time, we found a permanent set for Belial. He's on a Violent Will set. And that way we don't have to swap runes from Lucian to the Belial. And it's pretty nice to have him on a Violent whenever we deal with something like a Cichlid. But the will doesn't even matter here. So we're going to try to get the kill onto whatever we can, honestly. I think ideally you would try to go for the Celia first. That way you don't have to deal with her strip sleep BS. Okay, nice. We freeze her. We're going to try to target the Carcano here. See if we could freeze him. Okay, nice. Now we're just going to slowly work them down. So I noticed recently whenever I use this team, the defense hasn't been targeting Belial, which makes this take a lot longer than it should. Because you want him to die as soon as possible, come back to life, snipe something, and then do it over and over again. But they've been targeting the Camilla and Wendy pretty much all the time recently. And then what makes it worse for this defense is he hasn't been able to take a turn because he's been sleeping so much. But the Celia is pretty low here. We should be able to take her down, no problem. This Carcano is procking, which is getting a little bit scary. Alright, there goes the Celia. We didn't land the freeze. This Wendy's getting really low. We're going to go for skill 2 here. Can we freeze? The Theo's frozen here. We're going to try to pop the Endure. We left him with the ball here. He's going to proc. 2 times onto the Windy. The Windy's going to go down. Unfortunately. Okay, there goes the Windy. Now it's a 2v2. We didn't kill the Carcano. There he goes. And this one should be a win despite the Theo trying to proc and win. He's going to go down. GG's. Now for this next one, we're going to hit another one of these. This time we're going to use Josephine instead of Belial. I wish I had a second one. I like using this one. It's fun. But it is sketchy because she's going to get defense broken a lot of the time. And then she's going to get sniped. Okay, we get stripped. Perfect. She's going to come back. We're going to go for a strip. Hopefully provoke. We didn't land it. And we get defense broken like always. Now we're going to go for a skill 2 here. Hopefully we can try to cut even proc. Okay, nice counter. But most likely she's going to go down unless we stun. Oof, the Carcano targeted her. Now it's a 2v3. We could potentially win this one, but we can also lose it if they proc like crazy. I wonder how much you have to pay Com2Us for defense procs. Okay, there he goes with some more procs. Okay, we popped the Endure, but the Windy is really low. I ended up going for the freeze onto the Theo. Now I think no matter who I froze, the Windy was going to go down anyways. That Carcano is going to eat through that shield. We're not getting any procs with the Camilla. Okay, he gets really low. The Sealer is going to strip and he dies to the dots. Now it's a 1v2. And the Camilla should most likely win this one. But the Carcano is going to be glancing, doing a lot of damage to her. And that's what gets very scary. Look how low she starts getting. She's getting pretty damn low. It's getting really sketchy. We're not getting enough turns to heal up. We do land the freeze though. Okay, we're going to have to go for a skill 1 into skill 2. We get slept. Ooh, she's getting super low. We're going to go for the skill 1. Nice, we kill her. Skill 2, perfect. We're going to go for another freeze. Okay, he's not proccing. Can we freeze? This one's going to be pretty close. If that Carcano procs a lot, we might lose this one. Oh, okay, so far so good. Can we freeze? We kill him and we secure the win. Next up, we're going to hit another one of these Miang Kinky Monties with the same Trianaroid and Cha-Cha. Same runes, same artifacts. Same idea here. We're going to target the Miang first, then the Monty, and leave Kinky for last. So it's been a while since I've sorted my artifacts. I'm probably going to do a little bit of upgrading to some of my artifacts in the future. Okay, we didn't get a low roll this time again, but we did get defense broken. We're going to cleanse that off and then target the Miang. We land the provoke, we get the pushback, same thing onto the Monty. We didn't steal the attack though, but this Miang should be going down. There she goes. Now it's a 3v2. We're going to target the Monty, and this one should also be in the bag. I think we got pretty lucky here with the dice rolls. We should probably hit the casino or buy a lottery ticket. Alright, rip Kinky, GG's. Now for the next one, we're going to hit another one of these Carcano Celia Theos. This time we're going to use the revive team. Now it's time to pray to Orange Jesus and hope that they don't do anything crazy. She's going to go for a skill 2 here. Doesn't strip the Perna, so that's pretty nice. They're probably going to target the Samath. Perfect. Alright, good chunk of damage. Skill 2. We didn't land the reset onto the Theo, but we're going to go for this. We didn't land the Oblivion either. This is getting a little sketchy, but we are able to kill him. Nice proc. There goes the Celia. Now it's a 2v1, and we should have this one in the bag. We still have both of the revives here. Alright, GG's. For the next one, we're going to hit another Clara Adriana Odin with Miang Tion Lucian. I'm not too much of a fan of this one. I like Dova because he has higher base speed, and you guys know I have slow swift runes. But unfortunately, there was a bad call, and this wasn't a violent one. This was a swift one. So this is pretty much a loss at this point, unless the Odin doesn't snipe anything, but he's most likely going to snipe something. So I decided to go for the heal here. That way he doesn't target the Lucian. But we don't fully heal here, and he's most likely going to target the Lucian. He goes for the Miang. which is fine, but we get defense broken. We're going to boost up the Lucian. Can we clear it here? We clear 2 of the 3. Odin's going to come back. He's going to cut in before the Lucian. There goes the Lucian. Procs. Yeah, as soon as we didn't take the first turn, that pretty much secured the loss. We did get the revive onto the Miang, but she's going to go down. Odin has the 5 stacks. Procs. And there goes the Tion. GG's. And then I put this in the chat just in case anyone else tries to hit it. Rip the call. And for our last attack, we're going to hit this more Narsha Zen with Feng Yan, Tetra, and Leo. I did put minus light on them because that Narsha could potentially hit really hard. And she still hits really hard despite Leo being there. Okay, we're going to target the Zen. We want to get him out of here. If we can get rid of the Narsha, then we'll get rid of her. I went for the skill 3 here. Now watch this. Watch how many times this Zen procs. Okay, he's going to go for that. Into that. Into that. Into that. Into that. Into that. Into that. What the hell is this siege? I told you, someone's got to be paying good money for these defense procs. Despite the Zen trying his heart out, he didn't really do much to us. So we should be fine. As long as we get rid of this Narsha, we have nothing to worry about. There she goes. A big fuck you to the Zen. And yeah, this one should be a win. Now that rarely ever happens to me, and I'm glad I actually recorded it. I also have this really bad RNG World Guild Battle clip that I'll probably post as a short. I think you'll probably get a good laugh out of it. But yeah, we secured another win. And let's go ahead and check out the contribution. We have Deku in rank 1. Followed by me, Pure, and Huchu in rank 2. We got completely yellow mapped by Ocitocina. GG to them. We have Deku in the number 1 spot, followed by Proc, Pure, and E-Tree. I'm in rank 5. Surprisingly, I did get a defense win. Now let's go ahead and open up this trophy box, see what we get here. We get 100 crystals, 275 crystals, not bad. But we do have one last thing. We have the lab box. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you don't mind, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It helps put my channel out to other people. We're almost fully caught up. I'll catch you in the next one, which should be tomorrow. Peace.